I am Keisha Wells, author, advocate, licensed professional counselor in private practice in Georgia, where my work centers on grief counseling, grief education, as well as perinatal mental health. Most importantly, I am the proud twin angel mom of my sons Kyle and Kendrick, who were born at 23 weeks gestation. My sons lived for a very brief yet powerful time, and they are the very core, the very center, and the very heartbeat of the work that I do in serving others. My grief and healing journey started on April 14th, 2007, the date of my son's birth as well as the date of their passing. For the most part, I enjoyed an uneventful pregnancy, and there was nothing alarming that occurred that would suggest to me and my family that Kyle and Kendrick would not be born healthy and be born to term. However, my uneventful pregnancy became a nightmare overnight, and on April 12th, 2007, I learned that I was in premature labor. Unexpectedly, on this date, I am admitted to the hospital. I'm put on strict bed rest. I'm not able to get up or sit up. I am laying in the hospital bed at an angle and put on various medications to stop my labor from progressing. The doctor on call, he delivers his prognosis to me and my family, and he shares with us that Kyle and Kendrick's outlook is grim, that their rate of survival is slim to none. And if they are to survive, they will face a long, hard road of adversities and possible disabilities. For 2 days, my family and I were praying, we're believing that Kyle and Kendrick will survive, that they will beat the odds. We are fighting in faith to save Kyle and Kendrick. On the morning of April 14th, I am rushed into emergency surgery for a cesarean. And when I awake, my doctor is standing by my bedside. I'm surrounded by family. And she shares the worst words that I've ever heard to date, that my sons did not survive. And this is the moment where trauma enters the room, where the bottoms fall out. And this is where my family and I were striving to figure out how to put together the jagged pieces of life following loss. On this day, we're also able to spend time with Kyle and Kendrick. We're able to love them, to touch them, to see them, to hold them, and take priceless pictures and videos of them. And these priceless moments, my family and I will always treasure. On April 24th, we have a memorial service, and friends and family are able to come together, and we honor the lives and the blessings that Kyle and Kendrick are to our family. In the days, the weeks, and the months that follow my son's transition, I'm realizing that this cannot be all that there is to Kyle and Kendrick, that there must be more to life after loss. As I seek support, I'm realizing that there is a need for more advocacy for the pregnancy and infant loss community, as well as a need for more diversity in providing services. So it's at this time that I declare that Kyle and Kendrick will be honored and celebrated daily and boldly. And I set my heart and my mind to go back to college and pursue my master's degree in counseling and become a licensed therapist and lend my voice, lend my support to our pregnancy and infant loss community. It's also on this path that I start my advocacy work and also create resources for our community, such as my book, From 3 Heartbeats to 1, A Gentle Companion Offering Hope in Grieving Pregnancy and Infant Loss. And I wrote this book to offer hope and encouragement. This is the book that I desperately needed in 2007 when faced with loss and lacking resources. Overall, these are the moments that have transformed me and led me to this very place on my grief and healing journey. This journey continues to have its challenges, continues to have its valleys, but also there are peaks. And there's also an abundance and now an overflow of joy, love, purpose, and hope.